This is another story time. So I'm telling you a story about when I got my Facebook hacked 2 times. I got my Facebook hacked 2 different times. The first time it got hacked, I was at school, and when I'm at school, I don't look at my phone very much. I focus on school. I don't barely go on my phone. I focus, keep my grades good, do all that good stuff. Good grades, happy parents, you try your best, happy parents, you don't want to get on the parents' bad side. Well, I know I didn't want to get on my parents' bad side. So when after school, I checked on my Facebook and I noticed my pictures were all changed around, and I just noticed somebody's been on it, and I thought it was weird. Well, I changed my password, I changed my Facebook information, changed everything. I didn't have an issue that time when my Facebook got hacked. But then the second time it got hacked, it was pretty crazy. Because nowadays people are very sneaky, and people really good at hacking nowadays, and hacking and scamming is more common nowadays. So yeah, you have to be careful. So I really find ever since I got my Facebook hacked, I'm super good on my passwords and stuff. I do it to the point that nobody would figure it out really hard, like a 20, 30 letter password. So it'd be really hard to hack it. If somebody wanted to hack it, it'd be really hard. He would have to be a super, super good hacker to do that. But the second time it happened, they changed around my whole Facebook. This time they even did it better because they changed all the emails on my Facebook. It was really hard for me to get on my Facebook because you normally, when you want to find your Facebook, you have to connect your email and then you have to verify your phone number and all that stuff. Well, this time you're lucky that they left one email that I could still get into, because when I had my Facebook before, I normally have more than one email to it. For that case, I could still get into it. Well, I got into it. I changed my password. I changed everything on it to make sure it's good, and I made sure everything was secured. I put all the safety things on it. So yeah, that was my second time. The second time it got hacked, it got super. Whoever did it really, really was sneaky. So then I deleted that account and made a who know fresh account. So yeah, that's my story today. I know it's a short little one. It's not as long as my other one, but I have a lot more stories coming. I'm working very hard on my videos. Thank you everyone who like, comment, and subscribe on my channel. It really helps me out. Love knowing the fact that people enjoy watch my videos, share my videos. Let's get more people involved with my channels. I want millions and millions of people to subscribe to my channel. I want to become a really big YouTuber. Everyone has that type of dream. That's my goal, is 1 million. But even if I only had 60,000 subscribers, I'd still be happy with that. I'm happy with really anything. Just knowing the fact that I work on videos that people enjoy watching in high quality, and people enjoy watching it and support me through my journey. That's the best feeling in the world. So yeah, my grades in school weren't the best. They were like, I think, B's and C's. I got A's and B's all the way through school. I never got an A. I just was lucky enough to slide by all my grades. I was really good at gym class. I always did gym class, and because it's easy credit, and it's a really easy course. You just be fit. You just keep fit, play, and you just do much as you can in the sport, and you work your hardest. The teacher watches you, and it's pretty easy. I didn't mind art class. I did really good in art class. I actually got like an 80% in that class, so I was happy with that. Geography, I got. History, I almost failed the class because I'm not very good. But I enjoyed watching history videos and stuff in class. That's one thing I enjoyed. But I was so close to failing that course. So one day the teacher came up to me and uh, said, "Good job, you're finally passing my class. Keep up the good work. What you're doing is working, so keep it up." Made me feel really good. I was happy. I was like, oh, I don't have to take the course again, because every time I fail a course, I do it again. In high school, I had to do math about 2, 3 times over again because I failed it because I'm not very good at math. Science, I really enjoyed science. I slide through it. I got through it. It was pretty easy, straightforward. I really enjoyed science because you get to learn about different things, chemicals, and um, you get to learn about like the environment, plants, and all that. But then I did really love green energy, green industries. I took it about, I think, 3, 4 times. It was really interesting. You get to work with plants, you get to work in the greenhouse, you get to do a whole bunch of stuff. You're always busy doing something. It's not always paperwork. So that's what I liked about green industries. The only thing I found that was hard with green industries was the paperwork. You have to remember all the plants at the end of the year, and remembering like 20, 30 plants. It's a big thing to remember everything. You gotta have a good memory. But other than that, it was pretty awesome. Weldon was really easy. Teacher was really easy going, very chilled, laid back guy. You could basically do whatever you want as long as you're doing welding or doing some sort of project. I did maybe 2, 3 projects with a friend in the class because he was in my friend. I had like 3 or 4 friends in the class, so I get to just joke around, relax, and just do projects. One I made a coat hanger one year, and then the rest of the year I just really just welded, and every day I just weld a piece, and I would practice my welding, stuff like that. I took auto body about 3 times. Auto body is pretty fun. Um, so yeah, auto body. The paperwork was the kind of hard for me. I didn't enjoy the paperwork part, but once you got out in there and working on the shop and stuff, it's pretty fun. Uh, there was one time in Weldon, or no, sorry, why am I saying Weldon? I mean and auto body. We were working on the garage to make it, so we had to sand down the walls very good. So once it was, then the teacher would help us paint the with the paint gun. We would paint the garage, and it's really cool when you learn how to paint with the gun. And after that, you start to learn how to. Once you get better, then they'll start to get you to do projects of painting stuff, like painting the car and sanding the car down, put in filler and all these chemicals, put it in, and then sand it really good. Um, I remember making a really big mess one, and the next day the teacher made me sand it. The teacher said, "I bet he learned his lesson." Oh, I did learn my lesson because it was a lot of sand and I made a big mess. But we were working on a car that was in the shop, so we were vacuuming it, cleaning it really good, and cleaning it up and then giving it back to the customer. There was one time I remember we were, I guess that for some reason the teacher wanted us to wash the truck. So every couple days or so, sometimes he would make us wash the truck. And yeah, that's what we would do for the whole class. And then pretty much the rest of it, we'd have free time. But then there's a lot of times I remember having a lot of free time too, because the teacher is kind of lazy. Some teachers don't really take their job very seriously. They just do what they need to do to slide by. So yeah, some I like the teachers that are more laid back. I love the teachers that are laid back, chilled, and easy to get along with. You have those odd, mean teachers. I had a few teachers that I didn't like in the school. I didn't get along with, especially the cooking teacher. I did not get along with her. Always got in trouble in that class. Gym class, I got yelled at a few times. Got in trouble with my friends a few times in high school. It wasn't very good. Um, but other than that, having a whole bunch of friends to hang out with, and having good grades and hanging out with friends in high school. You're more of a growing up in high school, so you get a little more freedom and stuff. And when we have like dances and proms and stuff, that was fun too. And Yeah, there's a whole bunch of different stuff you get to do in high school. I mean, the cafeteria food was good, but I barely ate from the cafeteria. I always brought a lunch just because I wanted to. Like, I would have a ham sandwich, or I would always have drinking boxes, granola bars, fruit, all the good stuff, nutrients. There's always something good I would have. I would have a hot pepper melt sandwich. I love it. Basically, it's a sandwich with hot peppers, um, cheese, dressing, and a lot of hot peppers. And maybe if you want to put hot sauce on it, you could put hot sauce on it. It's really good. And you could put more stuff on it, but that's basically what I do. And that's what we call a. I really like it with tuna too. You get tuna, then you get cheese, you melt it, you get your peppers, you get your onions, and you melt it really good. And you put it on there, and it's really good. It's like a melt. When I have spaghetti, what I like to do with spaghetti. Um, I like to put hot sauce in my spaghetti sauce to give it a little bit of flavor, and then put hot peppers on it. It's really good. It gives it flavor. That's what I like about hot peppers. I love hot pepper peanut poppers. They're really good too. One of my favorite foods. I like chili too. I love chili. I used to have chili almost every Christmas. My grandma would make it for me. I used to enjoy that. Another thing I love around Christmas time is eggnog. I love drinking eggnog. Sometimes I just want to lay back, watch a Christmas movie, and drink eggnog. It's the best thing ever. Those are my story for today. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, everyone. Keep up the good work.